and Eugen off-road vehicle, but is now applied to Mercedes SUVs in general, G, GLA, GLC, GLE, GLK, and GLS. K was used in the 1930s, indicating a supercharger, compressor, equipped engine. 3 exceptions: the SLK, SSK and CLK, where K indicates CATS, short wheelbase, though the SLK, 64, and SSK had a supercharger. L indicates light, lightweight, for sporting models, and Lang, long wheelbase, for sedan models. R indicates Renan, racing, used for racing cars, for example, the 300 SLR. S Sonderklasse special class for flagship models, including the S-Class, and SL-Class SLR McLaren, and SLS sports cars. T indicates touring and an estate, or station wagon, body style. Some models in the 1950s also had lowercase letters, B, C, and D, to indicate specific trim levels. For other models, the numeric part of the designation does not match the engine displacement. This was done to show the model's position in the model range independent of displacement or in the price matrix. For these vehicles, the actual displacement in liters is suffixed to the model designation. An exception was the 190 class with the numeric designation of 190 as to denote its entry level in the model, along with the displacement label on the right side of the boot. 190E 2.3 for 2.3 liter 4-cylinder petrol motor, 190D 2.5 for 2.5 liter 5-cylinder diesel motor, and so forth. Some older models, such as the SS and SSK, did not have a number as part of the designation at all. 1994 to 2014. For the 1994 model year, Mercedes-Benz revised the naming system. Models were divided into classes denoted by an arrangement of up to 3 letters, see current model range above, followed by a 3-digit, or 2-digit for AMG models, with the number approximately equal to the displacement in liters multiplied by 10, number related to the engine displacement as before. Variants of the same model, such as an estate version or a vehicle with a diesel engine, are no longer given a separate letter. The SLR and SL supercars do not carry a numerical designation. Today, many numerical designations no longer reflect the engine's actual displacement, but more of the relative performance and marketing position. Despite its engine displacement in 2 liters, the power plant in the A45 AMG produces 355 brake horsepower, so the designation is higher as to indicate the greater performance. Another example is the E250 CGI having greater performance than the E200 CGI due to the different engine tuning, even though both have 1.8-liter engines. From the marketing perspective, E200 seems more upscale than the 180. Recent AMG models use the 63 designation, in honor of the 1960s 6.3-liter M100 engine, despite being equipped with either a 6.2-liter M156, a 5.5-liter M157, or even a 4.0-liter engine. Some models carry further designations indicating special features. 4MATIC indicates the vehicle is equipped with all-wheel drive. Blue TEC indicates a diesel engine with selective catalytic reduction exhaust after treatment. Blue EFFICIENCY indicates special fuel economy features, direct injection, start-stop system, aerodynamic modifications, etc. CGI, charged gasoline injection, indicates direct gasoline injection. CDI, common rail direct injection, indicates a common rail diesel engine. Hybrid indicates a petrol or diesel electric hybrid. NGT indicates a natural gas-fueled engine. Compressor indicates a supercharged engine. Turbo indicates a turbocharged engine, only used on A, B, E and GLK class models. AMG line indicates the interior or engine, depending which car, has been fitted with the luxuries of their AMG sports cars. Model designation badges can be removed at the request of the customer. 2015 and beyond. Rationalization of the model nomenclature was announced in November 2014 for future models. 65, 66. The changes consolidate many confusing nomenclature and their placements in the model range, such as Class is now called the S-Class Coupe. The naming structure is divided into 4 categories: core, off, road vehicle /SUV, 4-door coupe, and roadster. AMG GT and V-Class are unaffected by the change. In October 2016, Mercedes unveiled the X-Class, a pickup truck built on the Nissan Navara. 67, 68. At the 2016 Paris Motor Show, the company announced the EQ, a family of upcoming battery electric vehicles based on a modular platform, expected to represent up to 25% of its global sales by 2025. 69. Core off-road vehicles /SUV 4-door coupe roadster black lab boxels clickles also /AGN /N/O. Note: the CLA is positioned between the A and B class models, while the CLS sits between the E and S classes. In addition to the revised nomenclature, Mercedes-Benz has new suffix nomenclature for the drive systems. Current new example: natural gas drive EC4 compressed natural gas B200 blue texted for diesel E350 DGLA 200 plug-in HYBRID electric drive E4 electric S500 EB250 e-fuel cell for fuel cell B200 hybrid blue tech HYBRID H4 hybrid S400 E300 H4 Matic 4-wheel drive E400 4MATIC. The revised A45 AMG for 2016 model year on has shifted the model designation to the right side while AMG is on the left side. 70. This trend commenced with Mercedes-Maybach, with Maybach on the left and S500 /S600 on the right. 71. Environmental record. Mercedes-Benz has developed multi-concept cars with alternative propulsion, such as hybrid electric, full electric, and fuel cell powertrains. At the 2007 Frankfurt Motor Show, Mercedes-Benz showed 7 hybrid models, including the F700 concept car, powered by a hybrid electric drivetrain featuring Fedisotto engine. 72. In 2009, Mercedes-Benz displayed 3 blue ZERO concepts at the North American International Auto Show. Each car features a different powertrain: battery electric, fuel cell electric, and gasoline electric hybrid. 73, 74. In the same year, Mercedes also showed the Vision S500 PHEV concept with a 19 miles, 31 kilometers, all-electric range and CO2 emissions of 74 grams /kilometer in the new European driving cycle. 75. Since 2002, Mercedes-Benz has developed the F-Cell fuel cell vehicle. The current version, based on the class, has a 250-mile range and is available for lease, with volume production scheduled to begin in 2014. Mercedes has also announced the SLS AMG E-Cell, a fully electric version of the SLS sports car with deliveries expected in 2013. 76. The Mercedes-Benz S400 Blue HYBRID 77 was launched in 2009 and is the first production automotive hybrid in the world to use a lithium-ion battery. 78, 79, 80. In mid-2010, production commenced on the Vito E-Cell all-electric van. In 2008, Mercedes-Benz announced that it would have a demonstration fleet of small electric cars in 2 to 3 years. 81. Mercedes-Benz and Smart are preparing for the widespread uptake of electric vehicles, EVs, in the UK by beginning the installation of recharging points across their dealer networks. So far 20 ElectroBay recharging units, produced in the UK by Brighton-based Electromotive, have been installed at 7 locations as part of a pilot project, and further expansion of the initiative is planned later in 2010. 82. In the United States, Mercedes-Benz was assessed a record $30.66 million fine for their decision to not meet the federal corporate average fuel economy standard in 2009. 83. Certain Mercedes-Benz cars including the S550 and all AMG models sold in the United States, also face an additional gas guzzler tax. 84. However, newer AMG models fitted with the M157 engine will not be subject to the gas guzzler tax, due to improved fuel economy. 85. And newer models powered by the M276 and M278 engines will have better fuel economy. In 2008, Mercedes also had the worst CO2 average of all major European manufacturers, ranking 14th out of 14 manufacturers. 86. Mercedes was also the worst manufacturer in 2007 and 2006 in terms of average CO2 levels, with 181 g and 188 g of CO2 emitted per kilometer respectively. 87. Mercedes-Benz paid an additional $38 million for failing to meet its CAFE standards for model years 2008-2011. 88. In May 2017, Mercedes partnered with Vivint Solar to develop a solar energy home storage battery. 89. In February 2018, it was announced that Mercedes cabin air filters earned the asthma and allergy-friendly certification. 90. Electric cars. Mercedes opened its 6th battery factory in 2018. Critics deemed the Mark EQS sedan a tough competitor to Tesla, Inc. 91. 92. The 6 factories are established across 3 continents. Mercedes-Benz EQC. The brand has also launched its electric EQ brand with the X, of which was set for production in the year 2019. In September 2018, Mercedes unveiled the EQC, its first fully electric car, at an event in Stockholm. 93. 94. 2022 will be the year in which Daimler has said that the company will have invested $11 billion to ensure that every Mercedes-Benz has a fully electric or hybrid version available on the market. 95. While releasing details of the project, Marcus Scaffer said, "Our electric vehicles will be built in 6 plants on 3 continents. We address every market segment, from smart 4-seater to the large SUV. The battery is the key component of e-mobility. As batteries are the heart of our electric vehicles, we put a great emphasis on building them in our own factories. With our global battery network, we are in an excellent position. As we are close to our vehicle plants, we can ensure the optimal supply of production. In case of a short-term high demand in another part of the world, our battery factories are also well prepared for export." The electric initiative of Mercedes-Benz cars is right on track. Our global production network is ready for e-mobility. We are electrifying the future. 96. After Audi declared that it would cut more than 9,000 jobs by 2025, the owner of Mercedes-Benz announced that the company will shed around 10,000 jobs worldwide to focus on electric cars. 97. In January 2021, Mercedes-Benz revealed its new electric SUV, the EQA, which will have a range of 4 to 6 kilometers and will be on sale in Europe starting 4 February. 98. Motorsport. A DMG Mercedes Simplex 1906 in Deutsches Museum. The two companies which were merged to form the Mercedes-Benz brand in 1926 had both already enjoyed success in the new sport of motor racing throughout their separate histories. A single Benz competed in the world's first motor race, the 1894 Paris-Rouen, where Emile Roger finished 14th in 10 hours 1 minute. Throughout its long history, the company has been involved in a range of motorsport activities, including sports car racing and rallying. On several occasions, Mercedes-Benz has withdrawn completely from motorsport for a significant period, notably in the late 1930s, and after the 1955 Le Mans disaster, where a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL rammed another car, an Austin Healey, took off into the stands and killed more than 80 spectators. Stirling Moss and co-driver Dennis Jenkinson won the 1955 Mille Miglia road race in Italy during a record-breaking drive with an average speed of almost 98 miles per hour in a Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR.99. Although there was some activity in the intervening years, it was not until 1987 that Mercedes-Benz returned to frontline competition, returning to Le Mans, Deutsche Tourenwagenmeisterschaft, DTM, and Formula One with Sauber. The 1990s saw Mercedes-Benz partner with British engine builder Ilmor, now Mercedes-Benz high-performance engines, and campaign IndyCars under the USAC forward/kart rules, eventually winning the 1994 Indianapolis 500 and 1994 Kart IndyCar World Series Championship with Al Unser Jr. at the wheel. The 1990s also saw the return of Mercedes-Benz to GT racing with the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, which took the company to 2 titles in FIA's GT1 class. Mercedes-Benz is currently active in 3 motorsport categories: Formula E, Formula One and GT racing. Formula One. Mercedes-Benz took part in the World Championship in 1954 and 1955. But despite being successful with 2 championship titles for Juan Manuel Fangio, 100, the company left the sport after just 2 seasons. Mercedes-Benz returned as an engine manufacturer in 1994, with the engines being designed and manufactured by Ilmor in Brixworth. 101, it initially partnered with Sauber, before switching to McLaren in 1995. Although the Mercedes engines were not successful at first, they later won Drivers' Championships for Mika Hakkinen in 1998 and 1999, and for Lewis Hamilton in 2008, as well as a Constructors' Championship in 1998. Mercedes part-owned McLaren, and the collaboration had been extended into the production of road-going cars such as the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Both Mercedes-AMG Formula One cars at the 2013 Malaysian Grand Prix. In 2007, McLaren Mercedes was fined a record US $100 million for stealing confidential Ferrari technical data. 102, in 2009, Ross Brawn's newly conceived Formula One team Brawn GP used Mercedes engines to win the titles. At the end of season, Mercedes-Benz sold its 40% stake in McLaren to the McLaren Group and bought 70% of the Brawn GP team jointly with an Abu Dhabi-based investment consortium. Brawn GP was renamed Mercedes GP for the 2010 season and became the main team for Mercedes-Benz. The company continued providing engines to other teams under customer relationships. 103. After major rule changes in 2014, Mercedes clinched the drivers' and constructors' titles with drivers Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, after dominating much of the season. Mercedes repeated defeat in 2015, winning 16 out of 19 races, and again in 2016 winning 19 of the 21 races. In the following years, Mercedes continued their success by winning the Drivers' Championships from 2017 to 2020 and the Constructors' Championships from 2017 to 2021, becoming the first team to win 7